Hey guys, today we're gonna talk about morning sex. I have always been saying that a good sex is a way better than a cup of coffee. What can be better than starting your day with a powerful orgasm? Some people absolutely hate it, while some people like me will always use every opportunity to start a day with the morning sex. I don't know about you, but if I wake up with a partner in bed, I use every chance to have morning sex because of a variety of reasons besides me being horny. So for those of you who are not practicing morning sex just yet, let's break down why you should add it to your morning routine every now and then. Guys, according to YouTube policy, 18+ content can be promoted or monetized. I'm doing this for free just to raise the level of sexual education, because someone has to talk about these topics loudly. So please like and subscribe, it's not that hard and I'll appreciate it a lot. And let's get started. And the first reason is your body is already ready. So morning is the best time for sex because your body is ready when you wake up. Have you ever woken up super horny and wet? Or maybe you noticed your partner having a boner even before waking up fully? That's because estrogen and testosterone levels are at the higher peak during this time. Your libido is affected by your hormone levels, so the higher they are, the more sexual you feel. And the next reason is there is no need to get up. The biggest problem, especially when you are single, is to find sex in the first place. And it does come with some effort. If you are having morning sex, you're already in bed. Roll over and tell your partner what you want to do, or just start doing it without even asking. They'll be less likely to turn you down since they are already in a perfect situation. They are already in bed. There is no need to take you out for dinner, and they can literally put no effort into having sex. Especially for those who sleep naked, you have no excuse to skip morning sex. Morning sex often feels better. Sexual experience with the same partner can feel different depending on the time of the day. As we have discussed already, it's all about your hormones. Women have stronger orgasms in the morning because of estrogen production. The higher testosterone level men have in the morning can boost erectile strength. It's true, the more testosterone, the better the sex. Isn't it great to take advantage of his boners? So it can bring you closer to your partner. The chemical in the brain that controls love and bonding is oxytocin, and it's released during the sex. As a result, you'll feel more connected to your partner. So that actually explains why we often feel connected to some assholes after sex. So there is no doubt that morning sex can have a positive impact on your relationship. It's easy to have a dry spell in your relationship if you are dealing with a lot of stress, work, and pressure from everywhere. But you should always keep in mind that you do want to prioritize your partner and make time for them, no matter how busy and stressful your life is. And the next reason, it's a stress reliever. Have you ever noticed how everything feels better during sex? And even if you were feeling depressed and overwhelmed, sex can easily change that. It's a well-known fact that because of the hormones released during sex, sex is a perfect stress reliever. That means climaxing before you head to work can put you in a great mood for the rest of the day, and none of the bullshit of corporate world and high expectations of your professional environment won't make you be stressed at all. And the next one, it's a pain reliever. Having morning sex releases endorphins, which relieve pain and boost your mood. This is why you usually feel better after your climax. Sex eases pain, eliminates stress, and lowers blood pressure. So why not to start your day off right? It's an alternative to workout. About 5 calories are burned per minute during sex. It's like walking or using a cardio machine for a short time. Isn't it better to burn at least 75 calories with a morning quickie? Workout is great, but sex is definitely a more fun way to stay in a good shape. And to be honest, if more calories were burned during a minute of sex, I would have quit other physical activities and do only that. Just kidding. You guys work out and have sex and stay healthy. do both. And the next reason, it boosts your brain power. There are some days when my brain is 100% in the game and some days when it's barely working. Do you want yours to be working 100% every day? Sexual activity is associated with higher scores on tests of memory and executive function. Maintaining a healthy sexual relationship is associated with better cognitive function as well. Want to boost your brain power before a busy day at work? That's right. The answer is morning sex. Getting busy releases neurotransmitters and hormones like dopamine, the feel-good hormone that can improve brain health and cognition. It boosts your immunity. Our post-pandemic world makes it totally smart to take this fact into consideration. We can all benefit from the immunity boost, aren't we? Sex triggers your body's natural defenses against bacteria, viruses, and other germs. Because of the endorphin release, you'll not only feel happier when you have climaxed, you can also boost your immunity with sex because it activates your body's defense against bacteria and viruses. But please keep in mind that if you have sex without condoms with strangers, don't expect miracles to happen. Sex does impact your overall immunity, however, it won't protect you from STDs. And the next reason is you can see it all in the morning light. To me, it seems ridiculous that some people prefer to have sex in the dark. I do understand that sometimes it happens because of lack of confidence and other psychological reasons. And in another video, we talked about boosting your sex confidence. Check it out if you can relate to that problem. So the pleasure of seeing every part of your partner's body and likewise is very essential. Being fully exposed feels good and brings your connection to a different level. And you will sleep better. I don't know about you guys, but for me, sleep deprivation is a big deal. Falling asleep and turning off my head has always been difficult to me. Having sex and orgasm releases oxytocin and releases melatonin, which helps us to sleep and lowers cortisol, our stress hormone that doesn't let us sleep. This is the perfect recipe for a deep sleep at night. For those who want to have a good night's sleep and wake up rested before another day of hustle, take this into consideration. A good morning sex makes you look better and literally glow. An early morning sex doesn't only make you feel good, but also look good for the rest of your day. Morning sex can give you a fresh glow because of increased circulation and DHA spikes. During sex, there is an increase in the rate of blood flowing through your body, meaning more of those blood cells carrying oxygen can reach your face. And now let's talk about how to actually make that happen. So if you are not used to morning sex and you are not as sexually aggressive to just go and get it, these tips will help you to fit morning sex into your daily routine. Think about the timing in advance. Think a few steps ahead. You probably have a lot on your plate when you wake up, especially during your work days. You may have to sacrifice your morning routine if you have sex early. Have sex before you jump in the shower by setting your alarm 20 minutes earlier. It won't make a big difference in terms of how much sleep you got, but it will make you feel way better afterwards if you do have sex. And if you are tired in the mornings, sure, some people wake up tired and irritated and they can't fully wake up and start their day without a cup of coffee and other morning rituals. Don't worry, morning sex won't make you feel worse than you usually feel when you wake up. It will actually make you feel way better. Try positions that don't require much action from you, like spooning. You can still enjoy sex without bedroom acrobatics and crazy thrusting. It can be just lazy morning sex or very, very short quickie. Don't wait until you are in the mood. Get in the mood as soon as you wake up. And foreplay, of course, is a key here. Play with each other erogenous zones in bed, give each other erotic massage, or get things going by giving or receiving oral. It won't take too long to get in the mood afterwards. Now let's talk about morning breath. No one likes morning breath. But don't let that stop you. I don't know about your sensitivity to scents and smells. I don't feel them that much, but in case if you do, make sure you have mints by the bed or have a toothpaste nearby, and of course try to avoid face-to-face contact. Here it's all about finding a winning position. Spooning, doggy style, lotus are all good ways to minimize bad morning breath. Of course, it's hard to French kiss with your morning breath if your teeth aren't brushed or mints aren't easily accessible. There are lots of places on your body where you can kiss, including neck, nipples, stomach, shoulders. You get all the intimacy without having to worry about morning breath by kissing other areas of your partner's body. It's not less sensual and exciting than kissing their lips or playing with their tongue, but it feels way better without submerging in this morning breath. Make it a quickie. At least during the work week, if you do work, morning sex needs to be pretty quick if you want it to become part of your daily routine. I feel frequent is better than duration every time. For sure, very often quick sex is less fulfilling than regular sex. But you have to balance between marathon sex and a quickie. Though quickies are all about being spontaneous, it's important to take enough time for both parties to be completely aroused. So if your mind and body is into that, but there is no lubrication, I suggest you get some. Orgasm shouldn't always be the goal, but getting intimate and feeling the pleasure should be enough to start off your day. You can use some sex toys as well. Now, when you are ready and you got everything you need, here is the list of best quickie positions. You can try standing doggy, you can try oral sex, you can try counter sex, on the lap, etc. Be creative with that. The first time you have morning sex with your partner, make it special by having breakfast in bed. If it's a holiday or a day off, then you can also add some mimosas into the mix. It's fun to feed each other, and a few sips of coffee will give you energy to get things going. You can't beat breakfast in bed. Strawberries, whipped cream, yogurt feels amazing when you eat it off your partner's body. And of course, you can have some fun in a shower. A shower sex can bring some physical connection and pleasure to a hectic morning. The majority of people have to shower before work anyways, so it's a perfect timing to have sex and save time in the morning. Do two things at once. However, you might want to set a timer. And don't forget to use a silicone-based lubricant, because those are perfect for shower sex as they don't get washed off by the water. And using lubricant during quickies will make penetration easier and reduce the friction and discomfort. Thanks for watching this video. Start off your day right. Start it with a morning sex. And I'll see you next time in Bed with Kate.